Welcome back to NJ.com. Matt Stanmyre here once again with Mike Kinney, our high school football expert from the Star Ledger. Busy week behind us, busy week ahead of us. We're going to get right to our top 20. There was a shocker down in South Jersey, the South Jersey Super Bowl. Mr. Kinney was down there for that. It was St. Joseph Hamilton against Holy Spirit. Kind of a big upset here. 34-7, St. Joe's took down Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit was a team we talked a lot about. They had a lot of talent, a really good running game, and St. Joe's just completely neutralized them. What did you think of this game?
St. Joe's unbelievable job defending the run and forcing Holy Spirit to do what they didn't want to do, or at least what they felt least comfortable doing, which was throw the ball.
Right.
St. Joe's excellent run defense. Kyron Lewis was just played like a man on Saturday. There's no question about it. Here's a kid. He plays pretty much all over the field. He plays on the edge at end, usually in their goal line defense. He plays inside a little bit in the stance, plays tackle, but he's playing mostly linebacker on Saturday, and just a tremendous job roaming sideline to sideline and even defending the pass when they did throw. He was outstanding. He and Max Vallis, who is the other defensive end, tremendous job. Held Holy Spirit 56 yards rushing.
That's crazy.
Just set the tone for the game early, and then St. Joe's was able to move the ball, run the ball very well, and did a tremendous job.
Yeah.
Also, St. Joe's did a tremendous job off timeouts, coming up with some really good plays. Darryl Smith ran a halfback option for a touchdown, gave them the lead for good in the second quarter. Also, 3rd and long in the third quarter, another timeout. Darryl Smith runs a draw middle of the field for a long touchdown run. So St. Joe's, everything was clicking for them on Saturday. It looked great.
Great team, great defense, great offense. That team's keep your eye on them. Definitely moving forward.
Number 4 now, St. Joe's.
Wow, that's a big jump. Yeah, they deserve it though. Also, great matchup coming up this weekend. Two good stories. You got Wodbridge. They're off to their best start since 1975. They're 4-0. They're number 19 this week. They're going to play. They're going to host South Brunswick on Sunday. And if you remember, South Brunswick was the team they knocked off Piscataway and all these different schools, and is really the hot team. This is going to be a great matchup, huh? Middlesex County.
Absolutely. You know, you talk about guys. They can play on Sunday. Well, they're playing on Sunday.
Yeah, right.
That's cool. You know, you're playing a little Sunday, competing with the NFL stuff. But exactly right. I mean, Wodbridge. South Brunswick, not so much of a surprise when they beat Piscataway. Remember, we talked about it. So that's a great rivalry. South Brunswick, we know, is a good team. We weren't sure where they were in the 20, but they were very good. Wodbridge was the big surprise when they beat them 2 weeks later, Piscataway. They're just playing great football right now. They're controlling the football very well. You got Kyle Anderson, the quarterback, who's he's got this team gelling right now. They're playing with confidence. They're moving the ball well, and his defense is providing good field position for that offense. It's going to be a great clash. That's a good GMC clash on Sunday. I think this might draw some people, outside of Middlesex County to come and just see some good football.
I think. I mean, both these teams took down Piscataway, and now it's battle to see who's going to be the better team out of those two. So it should be good. Also, two other teams that are on a collision course is East Orange and Montclair. We've talked about them a little bit. They're now ranked number 4 and number 5 in our top 20, and these teams are just rolling. I mean, they have that October 22nd date looming. Once again, business as usual this weekend, right? Herbin goes crazy again.
Herbin goes crazy again. They beat Irvington, and he again compiles over 300 yards. Kyle Herbin's got 17 rushing touchdowns in four games.
Unbelievable.
The Essex County record, I threw a blog on today about that. The Essex County record, single season record, is a very hefty 35 touchdowns a season. Kevin Menenge from Seton Hall last year, he's almost halfway there in 4 games. He's a quarterback.
Yeah.
And the thing about Montclair is that we can't overlook the fact that it's not just Herbin. I keep pointing out, and I think anybody who sees Montclair, he's pointing out it's not just Herbin, it's a very good football team around him. Same thing with East Orange, though. Justin Larada is an experienced quarterback, 3rd-year starter. He's a senior. He's doing a lot of things a little more quietly than Herbin, but he's using all his receivers. Najee Williams and the other guys in the back, Ramel Tisdale, are doing a great job of running the ball. They're playing great defense. Both these teams undefeated. 2 weeks to go. Montclair's off this week. Then they play Belleville. Then East Orange. We're looking for a big public school undefeated game at Woodbridge. And there should be thousands at this game if that happens. This is going to be.
Oh, it's going to be unbelievable. I can't wait for that. Yeah. And lots of speed on these teams too. I mean, these aren't your average public school programs. I mean, these guys can get up and down the field.
That's exactly right.
And then with the rankings, we a little shakeups this week. We have Timber Creek. They're joining the top 20 for the first time this season. Welcome to them. And then you got some other teams knocking on the door. You got Pascack Valley, Rumson, Jackson Memorial. Those are some teams that could find themselves in the mix. Yeah. Was anything in particular stands out about any of these guys?
Other than we got Red Bank Catholic they're the only short team right now represented in the top 20. But with those two teams, they're looking to get in there. Rumson wants to get in there badly. They're 4-0. They're playing very good football, really balanced football. Pascagoula Valley is just getting it done. Pascagoula Valley is rolling up big numbers. They're averaging about 30 points a game. They're 4-0. Remember, they had the big win early in the season against Old Tappan?
Right,
and they are moving the football. And, great things down in Jackson. Jackson is a program that's just kind of on a rise. The last couple of years, they played pretty well. This year, they look like they're really ready. I think somebody moves out this week. I'm not sure which of those three goes in, but one of those three is going in as long as they take care of business this week. So it's good to see some teams down there waiting, and they're knocking on the door.
Good teams outside the top 20 looking to get in. Keep your eye on them.
Yeah.
Make sure you're keeping your eye on NJ.com and in our high school football blogs, and also picking up the Star Ledger. We'll see you next time.